the progress on this particular project. We have consulted with the ministry. We have interrogated the contract that was entered into. There are issues which are emerging. One, the contractor was given a down payment of 20% of the project value. The overall progress of the contract is at 6% of the project. Yeah, it's at 6%. So there's a discrepancy. Okay. Now, the contractor himself says that there are certain certificates he has raised which have not been settled. But the government pays on the basis of certified certificates. That means there has to be alignment between, in terms of value and milestone attained, between the contractor, the project coordinator, and the project manager. The resident engineer and the project manager. Yeah. So the government can only pay based on certified certificate. And what is the basis of certification? Certification, one, is in conformity to the terms and conditions of the contract. Is in conformity to whether or not the milestones have been achieved as was envisaged and subsequently entailed in the what? In the contract. I think that's where the difference is. That we don't have a certified certificate pending with government. On the side of government, our greatest concern is that we have already given out a down payment of 20%, and the project overall is only at 6%. The contractor himself seems not to be enthusiastic about coming up with an amicable work plan on the way forward. He's making his argument on the basis of a certificate that has not been certified. Another thing, when you are engaged by any procuring entity, it is tied to a given timeline, and that project is also tied to a budgetary cycle. If I make financial provision as if we make financial provision as government for a given project, we have to absorb that money within a given period of time. And the government has got its own budgetary cycle. So if certain milestones are to be attained within a given financial year, we expect that the contractor will attain the requisite milestones, issue certificates within those timelines to enable government make the payments, and that informs the project absorption rate. Here we are now, we have a few days to the end of the financial year. We have a budgetary provision of 1 billion shillings on this project between now and the end of the financial year. How is government going to absorb that money if the payment is not made? Are you getting where we are coming from? Yeah? Within the next few days, which certificates will the contractor raise to the tune of Kenya shillings, 1 billion shillings, to enable the government to make the necessary payment? So the long and short of it is that the assessment that we have made here today, the conclusion we are drawing is that we got into a contract with a contractor who did not have the capacity to execute this project. And the recommendation that we are going to recommend is that we blacklist this contractor. And when you are blacklisted, it means you are debarred from taking part in other government projects moving into the future.